Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I'm your teacher Sahrunisa. Today is 27th July and it's Monday and it's day for English. Today the topics we are going to cover are course book unit 3 section 1, special people 3 days to see, story writing, the old wizard, voices, present continuous tense, future perfect continuous, narration, past tense. We have done narration for almost 3 weeks consecutively and we're just going to do the practice. Now let's start our unit. Now kindly open your course book, Broadway course book, unit number 3. The name of the unit number 3 is Special People and the section 1 is 3 days to see. You can see some pictures on this slide. These are the clues about the special people. So let's take a look who are the special people. The special people can be a child or a human being who have following deficiencies or any retardment. Speech impairment means someone who is unable to talk properly. Visual impairment means that someone is blind who cannot see. Orthopedic impairment means that someone has, you can say, polio or any other bone issue. Serious emotional disturbance. Sometimes some students or some children are physically or emotionally are very hyper or they get annoyed and they create a lot of disturbance. This is also a special retardment. Hearing impairment, this means someone is deaf, can't hear properly. Intellectual disability, this is someone sometimes ignored by others, that all the students are not outstanding, all are not getting grades, high grades. So some students have the disability to be intelligent, or they are not very smart, or they are in decision making they are very late. So these are the following types of special people. Why we call them special? Because they must get the special attention of ours, because they need extra care and concentration. So today we are going to study about Helen Keller. This story or this article is written by Helen Keller. Who was she? Adams Keller was an author, political activist, and lecturer. But when she was 19 months old, she became sick and at a young age, and the illness took her sight and hearing. So she became blind as well as deaf. It took years before Helen could learn how to communicate. It was impossible for her because she can't hear, that's why she can't speak. She can't see, that's why she cannot understand anything. So it was very difficult for her to communicate without being able to see or hear. She had no grasp of what language was. A teacher hired by Helen's parents, named Anne Sullivan, finally made a breakthrough, allowing Helen to blossom. So, a teacher who is competent, who is intellectual, can help the student to grow. So, Sullivan was used a technique of spelling words into the arms of Helen's hand. She take the Helen's hand in her hands, and with her finger she used to write some letters on her palm. So she used to feel the letters. Her first word was doll. Helen was the first person who was deaf and dumb to graduate, and she got the bachelor's degree. Helen was well traveled and visited over 40 countries with the aid of her teacher, Solomon. She especially enjoyed Japan, making several trips to visit. Helen wrote total 12 books. She did incredible things which a normal person cannot do, including her spiritual autobiography, My Religion. She was outspoken in her opposition to war, campaigned for women's rights, employee rights, and many other progressive ideals. So let's uh, take a look on the chapter. Today I have not made the summary of the points of every paragraph. I have taken a video of Helen Keller and her book, her article 3 Days to See, and in this small video you will be able to get the idea that in this chapter what the Helen is trying to say us. Listen it very carefully.
3 days to see. Helen Keller was blind and deaf from infancy. However, she observed beautiful things merely by touch. Helen imagines what she would do if she gets her sight back, only for 3 days. On the first day, she wants to see her friends and family, whose kindness and companionship made her life worth living. She wants to see the books that were read to her, and those which revealed the deepest meaning of human life to her. In the afternoon, she wants to take a walk in the woods to see the beauty that she felt through her touch. She wants to see the glory of a colorful sunset. She does not want to sleep that night. On the second day, she wants to visit the museum to see the pageant of man's progress. She wants to see the art and to watch movies in the evening. On the third day, she wants to visit the places where men go for work and business. However, at midnight with her blindness back, she would realize how much has been left unseen.
So students, these are the vocabulary list you have to write down on your copy, and words, meaning and sentences. There are only 6 words and meanings and you are going to do them. And learn to read, only 3 questions. The writer says that it would be a blessing if everyone stuck blind and deaf once in their lifetime. So these are 3 questions. So let's do them.